Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we'll be delving into the most important factor when it comes to Skyrim modding, immersion. To achieve ultimate immersion, we can either do so by adding new textures or new gameplay mechanics. These mods do so by adding niche new little features to the game to bring your Skyrim to the next level. So let's begin. We start off this video with Read the Room. When you're walking around Skyrim's towns, you will probably notice that the Dragonborn is the only one that has a helmet equipped, despite it being a completely safe area. With Read the Room, this kind of oddity will be fixed by adding automatic animations for unequipping and equipping your helmet. The mod achieves this by actively tracking the player character's location to determine whether you are in a safe area or hostile area. Safe zones include peaceful places like towns or player homes. Hostile areas, on the other hand, comprise of bandit camps, Nordic ruins, as well as caves. What's also great about this mod is that your helmet won't vanish either. It will be fastened onto your belt accompanied with a fitting animation. Furthermore, the MCM menu that's included into this mod also comes with a variety of options. Here you can select the automatic equipping or unequipping behaviors. You can customize whether you equip your helmet as soon as you approach a hostile area or as soon as you leave a safe area. The same thing also applies for unequipping. However, if you prefer a more manual control style, you can change it via the MCM menu. There you can also set a hotkey to manually take the helmet off and on. Immersive spell learning overhauls the way you learn new spells. The mod introduces a new system in which you have to study the spell tomes for a longer period of time, instead of just reading the spell tome once. You must now study it, and a prompt will ask you if you want to start a study session. You can then select for how many hours you want to study. This system also takes into account your skill with the corresponding spell tome. This creates a very dynamic system in which it takes a novice destruction mage a longer period of time to fully understand the spell tome, whereas a master destruction mage can learn the spell within hours. I think that this mod adds a great new system to learning new spells, and it makes it more immersive as well. This next mod is very tiny, however it has a really big impact, especially when it comes to playing as a thief character. Store Entrance Doorbells is a mod that adds doorbells throughout the various merchant stores within Skyrim, complete with fitting animations and sound effects. These doorbells are placed in locations where they make the most sense, such as in large towns with trade houses and merchants. Whenever you walk into a store, the bell plays and the chime sound is accompanied with an animation as well. But that's not all this mod has to offer. It also brings an extra challenge for thieves. If you trespass within the store, the owner will be alerted, leading to a potential conflict with the guards. However, if you enter while sneaking, the bell will not chime. The Doorbells mod adds a new dynamic to difficulty, particularly for the Thieves Guild questline. So whether you're a regular shopper or a daring rogue, this mod will definitely enhance your immersion. Crafting requires tools and realism to the crafting system by requiring the player to have the necessary tools to complete a crafting action. No longer can the player craft items without the proper tools. To use the forge, you will need a hammer. To tan leather, you will need a dagger. And to brew potions, you will need a mortar. To get said items, you can purchase them by their respective merchants. Blacksmiths will sell hammers and alchemists will sell you a mortar. Now, while this might not be the most suitable for everyone, but for those who want some more immersions within the game, crafting tools redone will be perfect for you. Immersion and lore continuity add small lore-inspired features that enhance player immersion. It enriches the lore by adding additional details throughout the game world. Here in the Redrun Dungeons, for example, we can see an etching made by the Dunrun Nightingales as depicted in the book
Nightingales.
Fact or Fiction. If your Dragonborn were to stay in Dawnstar, your character will then be afflicted by the Nightmare debuff, which slows your experience gain. To stop the Nightmare debuff, you will need to finish the questline to stop the nightmares. Furthermore, on your way to the Throat of the World, you can witness a pedestal marking the 418th step, which was destroyed by an ancient dragon and subsequently replaced by King Wulfrath. The tale is from the in-game book, The 5 Sons of King Wulfrath. These are just a few examples of the 7 modules available to download. This mod is perfect for players who enjoy immersing themselves into the game, whether you're a fan of the in-game lore or simply looking for a deeper meaning within your playthrough. This mod is definitely worth checking out. For a completely different mod, we have a mod called Ghosts Flicker. This mod adds a new feature to ghosts, making them invulnerable for 2 seconds when you hit them with an unsuitable weapon or spell. This means that you have to use specific magically infused items or weapons in order to damage them properly, just like in previous Elder Scrolls titles. By default, any silver weapon outdated weapon or any weapon with the undead enchantment are effective against ghosts and will prevent them from becoming invulnerable. For magic, any concentration spell or turn undead spell are effective against the ghost's new abilities. This mod makes fighting against ghosts a lot more interesting and challenging, since you have to use your tactical approach more carefully. Furthermore, you can configure this mod through console commands, either completely disabling the mod or altering the ghost's invulnerability to your liking. Upcoming, we have Honed Metal. With Honed Metal installed, blacksmiths as well as mages will now finally be able to improve your gear. Blacksmiths will improve your weapons or armor, while mages can enchant it for you. This is more so immersive, since the Nords are always pride within their blacksmithing abilities, without actually showing much for it within the vanilla game. With this mod, they can finally show their crafting abilities. Furthermore, the mod is very lightweight, and it also offers an MCM menu from which you can tweak various aspects of the mod. And lastly, we have a mod called Press E to Heal Your Followers by Jay Zerpa. With this mod, you can now finally heal your down followers and make them participate in the fight against your foes again. Simply press the E button on your keyboard on a kneeling follower. A health potion will then be automatically given to the follower and they will continue their fight. In addition to that, they will also say a fitting custom line of dialogue which adds to the immersion. These voice lines range from a simple thank you to any relevant options of dialogue available. All in all, this mod adds a nice bit of variety to your companions, which makes them less overpowered, more vulnerable, and it also adds a bit of immersion since you have to manage your resources and companions more carefully, which is a nice gameplay element. And that sums it up for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and also do not forget to check out the mods featured in this video and give the mod offers some love and support. With that being said, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.